Mangosuthu Buthelezi was born on 27 August 1928 in Mlambethini, is now KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. He came from Zulu royal lineage. His mother was a princess of the Zulu people, and he grew up connected to the Zulu royal family. He studied at the University of Fort Hare, a university famous for producing many African leaders such as Nelson Mandela and Oliver Tambo. While at Fort Hare, Buthelezi joined the African National Congress, ANC, youth structure and was influenced by the liberation struggle. Role during apartheid. In the 1970s, apartheid government created Bantustans, homelands, to separate black South Africans. Buthelezi became the chief minister of the KwaZulu homeland in 1970. However, he refused full independence for KwaZulu because he believed it was a trick by the apartheid government to divide black South Africans. Even though he worked inside the homeland system, he claimed he was using it to protect Zulu people and resist apartheid from inside. Creation of Inkatha. In 1975, Buthelezi revived an old Zulu cultural movement and created Inkatha Freedom Party, IFP. Originally it was called Inkatha National Cultural Liberation Movement. At first, it worked with the ANC. They both opposed apartheid. They had common support from the Zulu population. Why he fell out with the ANC. The relationship between Buthelezi and the ANC collapsed in the late 1970s to 1980s for several reasons. 1. Disagreement about armed struggle. The ANC created a military wing called Umkhonto we Sizwe, MK. Buthelezi rejected the armed struggle. He believed violence would destroy black communities and preferred negotiation and political pressure. The ANC saw this as the weakness and cooperation with apartheid. 2. Refusing sanctions against South Africa. The ANC asked the world to impose economic sanctions on apartheid South Africa. Buthelezi opposed sanctions because he believed sanctions would hurt black workers, factories would close, unemployment would rise. This created a major political division with the ANC leadership in exile. 3. Accusations of working with apartheid government. During the 1980s, the ANC accused Buthelezi and Inkatha of working with the apartheid government. There were allegations that Inkatha members were trained or supported by the apartheid security forces. They helped weaken the ANC internally. This remains controversial even today. Violent conflict, 1980s to 1990s. A brutal political conflict broke out between supporters of African National Congress, Inkatha Freedom Party. Thousands of people died, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, Soweto, townships around Johannesburg. This violence is often called black-on-black violence during the final years of apartheid. Role after apartheid. Before the 1994 South African general election, Buthelezi nearly boycotted the election. But at the last moment, Inkatha participated. After the election, Nelson Mandela became the president. Buthelezi became Minister of Home Affairs in 1994 to 2004, so despite the conflict, he eventually worked in the same government with the ANC. Opinion about Buthelezi are very divided. Some people believe he betrayed the ANC, he helped apartheid weaken the liberation struggle. Others believe he protected Zulu people, prevented more violence, wanted a peaceful political solution. Death. Mangosuthu Buthelezi died on 9 September 2023 at the age of 95. He remained the leader of the Inkatha Freedom Party for almost 50 years and one of the most influential Zulu political leaders in modern South African history. In short, Buthelezi did not see himself as betraying the ANC. He believed he was fighting apartheid in a different way, through political negotiation and Zulu nationalism instead of armed struggle. Thanks for watching, and please do not leave without pressing that subscribe button.